how the best social media marketing tactics can influence your SEO. Hey guys, this is Shilpa from Indizo. Indizo is an award-winning internet marketing agency, and you can check us out online at www.indizo.com. Anyway, back to the topic on hand. Today we're talking about social media marketing tactics and their influence on SEO. We all know that while Twitter and Facebook can help make a piece of content go viral within minutes, but do we all know how to harness the same power to benefit our business? And how do we make sure our social media content is having the desired effect on SEO? We've already learned that unless your tweets are real, legitimate tweets from real interested people, the benefit from interaction on Twitter is likely to be small. Twitter is brilliant as a means for directing traffic to your site via the use of interesting URLs, and if you're lucky, your content could be retweeted, encouraging a wider circle to click on the link. The benefits here are in the metrics though, and while this will have an influence on rankings, it takes more than visits to a site to generate the real interaction that the search bots love. Yes, content. And we make no apology for doing so. Creating the best fit for purpose content is the most powerful thing you can do to influence your SEO. So here are some top tips on the best ways to approach content on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr, and the rest. According to Weintraub and Litwinka, social media marketing gurus, creating social content should be done using the 50-30-20 content rule. 50% should be news, a carefully chosen mix of news from your own company and from important, relevant, trustworthy sites that are related to your business. For example, for us, it could be the latest article from searchengineland.com. 30% of your content should be all about the personality you project. While your social media may be run by an SEO professional, freelance writer, or one of your staff, it's extremely important that your persona on any social media platform has a clear and distinct voice. This makes you more approachable and allows you to genuinely engage with followers in a human way. 20% of your content can be focused upon business. No more than that, or your followers will run for the hills. Think about some of the businesses and organizations that appear regularly on your own Facebook. And how often are you irritated by the same old posts about their new product, special offer, or sale? Now consider how many times you've ever interacted with these posts. We'll wager the answer is never. Now consider what happens when a clever company posts a cool new advert that makes you hoot with laughter, or when they post a funny meme. You want to share it. We'll also wager that on many occasions you've done just that. Think about how you first got to see the famous T-Mobile flash mob adverts or the Volkswagen Star Wars ad. There is a very definite art and science to creating social media content. Following this ratio is a good way to create the right balance and one that attracts and maintains followers and interactions. We found that if your content projects positivity and you're approachable, you will achieve far more. No one wants to see content that's negative or derogatory. It's a known fact that social media is primarily used as a fun pastime and is regarded by people as a non-commercial activity. That's why there was such a fuss when Facebook ramped up the advertising. So by all means, sell yourself, but do it carefully and in a friendly manner. No hard sell and no negativity. Now, we're going to cover a sticky subject when it comes to content creation: grammar, punctuation, and spelling. If you want to have a debate about internet speak, then we can do that, but not right now. Hear us out on this. Always try to create content which talks to the middle of the road. In other words, you're not trying to impress Stephen Hawking with your vast knowledge of particle physics, but neither are you talking to a class of preschoolers. The language you use should be clear and correctly structured and spelled. Don't presume everyone knows what ROFL means, or that they will appreciate seeing it. For your business, for SEO, and for the image you want to project, take the higher ground and be strict with yourself and talk to people properly. Okay, language lecture over. Next piece of advice: relax. Don't get tunnel vision about the content of your content. Your followers want to know more than what's going on in your office. Keep an eye on the world news, current affairs, trending topics, new films, music, and new products. This list is literally endless, and it's a sea of interesting stuff that your followers will want to read about. Think outside of the box with some interesting posts by being a leader, not a blatant blind follower. Now, it's time to consider your posting frequency. So post enough to remain a subtle focus on the attention without harassing them off your page altogether. It's not an easy balance to achieve, and there is no perfect formula. The key here is to start slowly and experiment gradually until you reach your own optimum level in terms of number of posts and times in the day to post. Finally, if you do nothing else, please share it. We've seen so many debates on blogs and forums about whether social media managers should like and share content from other sites rather than creating their own business specific. No, they are so missing the point. Liking and sharing is by the means which the way you build your reputation, your personality, and how you gain the trust and interest of your followers. It's the essence of word of mouth, and without it, your SEO content strategy just will not be as effective. Okay, off you go to play on Facebook and Twitter, get your clever content buzzing, then come back and tell us what you think of our tips. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video today, and I hope I managed to educate you on how the best social media marketing tactics can influence SEO. Remember, do check us out at www.indizo.com for more information on internet marketing services. Take care, and I will see you next time.